This instructional video will take you through the steps to properly troubleshoot an irrigation problem. First, we will explain the parts and proper procedure for taking apart a Toro valve and head sprinkler. Remove the cap screw and cap using a Phillips head screwdriver. Insert the hooked end of the multi-tool into the snap ring. Pull the snap ring towards the sprinkler assembly, then upwards to remove. Insert the hooked end of the tool into the slot provided on the sprinkler assembly. Be sure to hold on to the riser body as the decompressing spring will eject. Remove the sprinkler body, then use the proper snap ring pliers to remove the snap ring, followed by the valve assembly. This is the valve assembly. Below the valve assembly is the rock guard. Second, we will explain the parts and proper procedure for taking apart a Rainbird valve and head sprinkler. Press down on the nozzle housing and insert a flathead screwdriver into the slot to remove the snap ring. Some series may also have an extra snap ring on the inside. Remove this as well. Insert a flathead screwdriver into the groove and gently pry up the internal assembly. Remove the internal assembly from the case. Using the proper Rainbird pliers, remove the two internal snap rings, followed by the valve assembly. Below the valve assembly is the rock guard. This is the valve assembly of a Rainbird valve and head sprinkler. This is the solenoid. Twist the orange cap counterclockwise and remove it. Slide the U-frame and coil assembly off the solenoid post. Using the selector key, push it firmly against the solenoid base and twist counterclockwise. Remove the solenoid post, base nut, and the plunger assembly. This is the plunger assembly. Thirdly, we will explain the parts and proper procedure for taking apart a Rainbird valve. Remove the 6 lock nuts from the bonnet assembly. Remove the bonnet assembly from the body assembly. Remove the diaphragm spring. Remove the diaphragm assembly. This is the solenoid. This is the external bleed screw. Now we are able to begin the troubleshooting process. The first problem is there is no water or it is unable to turn on. Step 1. Is there water flowing to the valve or sprinkler? Step 2. Is the manual selector cam set to auto? Step 3. Is the flow control closed? Step 4. Is the plunger stuck in the closed position? Step 5. Is the bypass port plugged? Step 6. Is there an electrical problem? The second problem is water is flowing and the valve or sprinkler is unable to turn off. Step 1. Is the selector cam set to auto? Step 2. Is the manual bleed open? Step 3. Is the bonnet cracked, represented by the green arrow in a valve and the orange arrow in the valve and head sprinkler? Step 4. Is the bypass port cut or damaged? Step 5. Is there debris inside? Step 6. Is the intake port plugged? Step 7. Is the plunger stuck in the open position? I hope this video will be helpful in troubleshooting irrigation problems. Thank you for watching.